All right, so today we're gonna put some Renegade graphics on the CJ5. Been waiting to do this for a nice day. You know, you leave these sitting out for a little bit, let them warm up, and then put them on when they're nice and pliable. So it should be pretty easy. I got everything that's supposed to come with it. I got the slide on. You know, I think using the spray-on soap is probably pretty easy, cheap. I don't know how the applying the gel is gonna work. We'll see how it goes, but let's get started. All right, so I got this thing fairly well marked. I got these ones close. I think that's pretty much where I want it. It looked like, from the ones I've seen online, that this little guy here, it's just a little clamp. This goes over the clamp, from what I could tell online looking at the different pictures. So I just tried to get it as close as I could. And so gets me about there, and it matches the lines in the hood, so it's actually pretty easy to line up once you get it all in place. So it's been sitting out here warming up to get it a little more pliable. These ones down here, I kept a little bit of a gap because I'm going to be pulling everything out and down, so if there's any movement, I want it to be this way and not that way. So we'll let it get warmed up and then we'll give it a shot. Alright, so here's a progress report. I guess I'm not as good as everybody else I see online. I got a lot of bubbles. I'm hoping that I come through here with a needle and I can get rid of some of these. This area was horrible. This area was tough. Still is tough. You have to get the plastic off to get it to form in there, in that little crack. And then this side, same thing. So just kind of working it. You know, there's a couple near disasters along the way. You just kind of have to be patient, work your way through it. In the end, I don't know if this is going to turn out good enough. I mean, it's going to look good from far, but you know, it's not going to look that great up close. But we'll see. More to come. All right, so here we are a few hours later. What a pain in the ass. Don't try to tackle this project with your wife. You guys will get divorced. My wife made the mistake of coming out and trying to help me with this, and that didn't work out great. But we're still married. And it turned out decent. I mean, if you get close though, it looks pretty bad. You see all the junk that was in the paint. And then I had a difficult time with the crease here. And so I have a lot of little bubbles that I had a difficult time getting rid of. So I'm gonna take a little break from this and do the little side jeeps over here. So we'll tackle this, take a little break, and I'll come back up here, and all you really do for the air bubbles, at least the ones that you can get that aren't junk, is you just poke them, let the air out, kind of massage it, and then it actually looks pretty decent after that. So keep on going. So one side done. I said it's looking pretty sweet. That actually came out really good. You can see, but I mean the smaller graphics are pretty easy. Still had a little bit of issue with the E retaining some of the bubbles, but looks pretty good. I like how it's looking so far. Cool. More to come. Let's do the other side. All right, so that's it. All said and done. Everything turned out pretty good. What a pain in the butt. You know, if I was to do this again, definitely get a partner to help you out. Also, make sure that you have, I don't know if you clay bar it or what, but make sure that you have all the garbage out of the paint, all the any little bit of tar or anything like that that could be sitting on there, because you're gonna see it. Overall, it was extremely tough to do. Just stay patient. There was definitely a lot of times where I thought that we were pretty much done for, but it actually turned out really good in the end. These pieces right here are extremely tough to get in. The Graphix itself is really pliable, but the plastic that is on top of it as you lay it down is not. So it's extremely difficult to get it in this crease. I don't know how to make it any easier. Once you get that hard plastic off, then it's easy to get that to sit in there. But then from what I was stuck with a lot of bubbles that were difficult to get out. But in the end, just a little baby needle and some patience, and you can get all the bubbles out. All right, so that's it. Everything's looking sharp. I need to do a drive video of this thing. Pretty much done for. Really like it. Coming up next, I think in about a week, I have the parts in the mail. I have a new impeller, new intake grate for the Wave Runner, hoping to hit about 65 miles an hour. We'll see how it goes. More to come. Thanks for watching.